Yeah. All right, so we're live.
Yeah, we'll be live in like 30 seconds, I think. Let me just double check on the... Yeah,
Yeah.
we're live. Perfect. Okay.
Perfect.
Since we're testing, what do you think the worst case scenario for the list would be? It would be if you went second, I assume, because you'd get to... If you went second, you'd get to buff your first attack, and I wouldn't really have much to play.
I hard to say. I think
Let's roll. We can just roll, and we'll play it out a couple
roll.
ways.
Yeah, because this is my first time matching up against it. That's a good roll. I think I do want to go first here because your control deck. And maybe this is the wrong play, but we'll figure it out. So I'll go first, and I think I actually will flip Sludge.
So it's at the beginning of the turn. So that means you get to draw an extra card, and I get to draw an extra card because of the stratagem. And then I do get to flip Shockwave.
Oh, immediately. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
at the beginning of each turn. Yep. So that's where like the idea for it accelerates the game, but it does accelerate both sides. It's not like just giving me huge card advantage.
Right, but it's also scary when you accelerate my side because I can usually only play one action, one upgrade, and you can dump my whole hand, which causes me to take a bunch of damage. So,
Yep. Hey, Sea
really,
Striker. I don't know if you're watching. Oh no, it says okay. I'm learning about Restream.io, so I can see Sea Striker that you are watching from YouTube.
oh, fascinating. Oh, I should probably go into YouTube and look at the chat as
Fucking
we
look at my
play.
hand. I see how it is.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna have Fangry go into Shockwave immediately,
That makes sense.
and I get the Bolt 2 because you're 1 star bigger because I'm 10 stars.
Yeah, bold 5. Oh, yeah, yeah. Adding bold 2. Yep, yep. I was like, don't forget your headmaster.
Oh, never. So I'm flipping 7.
Oh, boy. Okay, that's not as terrible as it could have been.
Weak as I expected. 4, 5, 6, 7 pierce 2. That's unfortunate.
I'm blocking 2 of it. Or, sorry, 3 of it, taking 4.
Okay. So
So, Sea Striker, what we're doing today is... Sorry, I'm remembering my hotkeys. There it is. What we're doing
yeah, no
today
problem.
is, if you see on the left of the screen, you can see the draft of the Shockwave stratagem. The first wave of Alpha Trion Protocol cards, Shockwave wasn't where we wanted him to be power level wise. He was just actually like way too strong. What do
Yeah.
I want here? I think I pick up
Or
the
the Nibbles Blaster in case you missed it.
Say that again? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I pick up anything. Okay.
All right. All you, sir.
I am going to start the turn, switch modes on, so draw a card, each of us, and then we each draw 2 more.
Did you draw for turn as well?
No, not yet. I assume this, in my mind, this all happens before I draw for turn.
That might be good to clarify.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to go look at the settings, the way it breaks out, but I assume...
I think there's a rules roundup for erratic energy grenade because it's like the same wording. So I think just double check that.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Good point. Okay, so we got
There's so many cards in my hand.
Dinobots. Yeah. How many cards do you have in hand? 8?
I have a solid 8.
Okay. So it's my turn. I think the first thing I do is flip Shockwave.
Sounds about right.
The problem is you've got 8 cards. Problem, I mean, it's good for me, but where do I put this? Nothing right now. I'm just making sure your stratagem doesn't protect you from non-attack damage. No.
I mean, it kind of does. Because it's each instance. So,
yes.
like, for example, the Wii Fix, if you mag raid me, I would take 1, then I'd heal 1, and then because I'm an Autobot, I'd take another, then I'd immediately heal another. If that makes sense.
Yeah, the wording of Wii Fix, I see. Maybe I misunderstood it. I thought it was healing when someone else gets damaged, you're healing Sludge. But in this case, you get to choose where the damage goes. So it'll, yeah. If I reboot, if I do something right now, you would take 0 damage from it because of Sledge's stratagem.
Pretty much. I could put it on any of my Dinobots, and
Yeah.
each session of one, I would immediately heal one. So you're kind of forced. You're
Yeah.
forced to that and try to get rid of Sludge first.
All right, and you are protecting Sludge. Well, I do have. I got some options. Why don't we start by playing a Spymaster's Ruse? We'll put
Sure.
that. Then. Oh no, it's my first turn, so that's all I get to do. Let's send night. I like have so many cards in hand that I just forgot that it's like the second turn of the game. I'm like, we must be on turn 5 or something.
This is awesome. All right, anyways. Spending 2.
I'm just swinging for 3 Pierce 1.
I will take the 1.
And I think I want that armor more than the Ruse. No, I really want the Ruse. We'll drop. I feel like point position doesn't do me any good right now. We'll pick up the Ruse. All right. Your turn.
All right, so I'll drop.
Yep.
So then you flip.
Yeah. And I want to make sure my wording. Each player draws. I may flip. So we both draw 1. Do you have 9 cards in hand? I feel like I don't actually want to give you more cards right now. I'm good. I'm good. While Dinobot Sludge is there, like, I don't need to make your hand any bigger.
I think that's fair. All right. Let's see. Kind of gotta make your life a pain. We're gonna ready for action Fangry.
Oh, that's yeah, fair.
It's fair. And then we're gonna flip our boy Swoop. And we're gonna put an erratic lightning on Swoop, and we're gonna send him into Night Racer.
Yep. And his base attack right now is 10?
8.
8. No, he gets plus... Oh, I forget, did Fangry get his +2 from the strat?
Fangry? No, it's not +2.
Health. Yep. I gotcha.
Yep, no problem.
Okay. I do have a secret action down.
Attacking for 10.
Blocking 4 of it, taking 6.
Alright.
Draw for turn. Yeah, it's like you're able to hide Sludge so well with the ready for action that oof. So I'm either going to be swinging with Pounce.
For actions in here, in case you're frightened by that.
Say that again.
I do have 2 ready for actions in here. If you're nervous about that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Did you draw for at the beginning of the turn?
Oh no, I didn't. I will do that now.
Well, I was gonna say the fact you only have 2 ready for actions, but I definitely helped you find that first one.
I actually had an opening hand. If that makes you feel better.
Okay. I don't feel so.
Probably would have drawn into it at the rate I'm drawing cards.
Yeah. Okay. So Pounce is going to attack here, I think. Which. What? Can I?
It's cool seeing Pounce because he's actually a really good like secondary attacker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about this lineup. Is like get me 2 decent attackers in a blue control deck. So I'm torn. You have 9 cards in hand. I think I leave your hand alone for now because and I will I'll Spymaster's Ruse again. Putting this down. Then we'll put a Scoundrel's Blaster on Pounce.
Sure. Oh, Interesting. All three. Interesting.
Oh, do I flip Night Racer in this situation? No, because I don't have orange pips. Like I'd just be fishing for Pierce, and with his attack, that I feel like that
I,
doesn't matter.
yeah. Yeah, you just try to find more blues for on defense.
Well, I was just thinking because I'm not using my flip this turn because all it does is give you more cards.
Hmm.
So okay, so Pounce is swinging 11. So it doesn't kill Swoop unless I get an orange pip, which is highly unlikely, but that's where I have to go. Okay. Nope. All right. 11 Pierce 2.
Defending 0, take 11.
Yeah.
Yeesh. So now in this instance, the Wii fix, if you dealt 1 damage to Swoop, it would not save him because he'd be dead before the heal trigger would happen.
Right. So now I have, like, there's value in doing direct damage. Of course, the problem being that Shockwave's direct damage, you get to pick where it goes.
Right, exactly. I was just throwing that out there in case you had like something like Cameo Crash. I'll go Bashing Shield. I really like, yeah, I definitely like the Pounce in this lineup already. After just seeing that swoop attack. So, okay, I'm going to draw for turn, and then we'll draw another for Shockwave Stratagem.
Yep, drawing mine.
And you will not be flipping this turn?
Right before you play? No, I think not, sir.
No. You never know. Okay.
I appreciate you checking on me.
Listen, I'm here to help out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
We're gonna flip swoop to alt mode, which lets me move a damage from him to an enemy. So we're gonna put it onto Shockwave.
Yep.
I think we just I surprisingly don't have a lot of good weapons in my hand. That Erratic Lightning was really the best thing I had out of all 11 cards in this hand.
Oh, interesting. I mean, since we're testing out whatever, I was really torn on security checkpointing you last turn because I was like, you've got a bunch of cards and I don't want you to punch the shit out of me. But
that wouldn't have been a good call at this point.
Yeah.
Ironic.
Yeah, because I didn't do it because of my own hand. I was like,
sure.
There's stuff I don't want to lose right now.
I think we Reckless Charge here. And we're gonna send Fangry into Pounce. I don't get my extra Bolt 2, but I will get my Bolt 3.
Yeah.
Will there be any secret actions?
Oh, that's actually a super good point. So what's your base attack right now? 4, 5, 9?
9 with Bolt 3.
So 9 with Bolt 3 might kill him, so I think I do have to reveal this one. Yeah.
And I still do, sure. Makes sense.
I was thinking about... Yeah, so I'm blocking 4 at least.
Just attacking for 9.
9 Pierce 1, taking the 5.
And now I'll give myself 3, so I go to 4. 4 of 13.
Alright.
Much bigger swing otherwise. Alright. Your go, sir.
I'm thinking, what do I...
This is so interesting.
Draw for turn, draw for Shockwave.
Shockwave. You may flip your Shockwave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I may.
I think would be amazing in your list. I think because you run the 3 brainstorms, I actually think secret ops missions to help get more secret actions for Pounce to attack higher and ready for action, so you can attack with Pounce again.
Ready for action is probably one worth playing, especially because it's a blank, but I draw... You're right. I haven't been thinking, like... This list is essentially last wave's Shockwave list. But I think I definitely need to find room with my card draw, finding room for ready for action. Because odds are I'm not swinging for a ton of bold or tough. It's like 50-50 whether I draw that card or flip it, I think. So it gets a lot more powerful.
Like one shell stand in here to finish people off even more and just put even more pressure during your turn onto me.
Yeah.
I find that very, very interesting and worth looking into. But anyway, Not to distract you from your turn.
No, you're fine. What do I do here? Okay. I think absolutely I play the Energon Axe. So my
Yeah.
base attack is 7, which... Like, I don't want to kill Swoop out of combat, but it probably lets me kill Fangry, because he has 13 health.
He's got 13 health. 2 defense. So you gotta do 11.
So it probably doesn't kill Fangry. What do I have in hand? I think I play a secret action. And then I hope Shockwave survives a turn. Oh, God. Okay. So odds are I don't kill Fangry, so I think I have to go after Swoop just to take an attack away from you. Because if I force discards, you still can make it disappear.
If you don't deal 2, I think so. deal 2 out of combat.
Let me... You know what? In that case, if I can't deal any directed damage out of combat right now, so I won't play the Energon Axe. I'll play the Gamma Disruptor Launcher just to hopefully slim down your hand size a bit. I'll draw a card. You do have to choose one of your characters and deal a damage to it, but I'm sure that you put it on Fangry or Sludge and make it disappear.
Yeah, I'll put it on Sludge and it'll disappear.
Yep. Because I don't need the Energon Axe attack damage to kill Swoop here.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Right.
Just that'll
6
get
Pierce 1. That is a dead Swoop.
Oh man, do I get this mission briefing to draw more cards? I think I'll pass.
And I know what's in my thing. That's it for my turn.
Okay, so I'll go. I'll draw for turn. Draw for Shockwave Stratagem. Interesting.
Oh, I realized you probably, audience, can't see all my cards underneath the Stratagem image. There we go. Draw for Shockwave.
Yep. This is so interesting because like I have like the options, right?
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I think it just shows like I could attack Shockwave and get him out of here, but I think I need to focus down on Pounce because of the Shockwave ability isn't hindering me too much.
Right. In this particular case, like Shockwave, like unless I deal 14 damage to Sludge next turn, you're not worried.
Yeah, and I mean
my
like
list doesn't do that.
Attack. Yeah, like the Pounce is an actual threat. Like he basically one shot my Swoop.
Yeah, you want to try and kill Pounce because the best opportunity for me would be to brainstorm 2 secret actions to try and get Pounce's attack where he can be lethal to Sludge.
Yeah, I think we Noble's Blaster and then Reckless Charge Sludge. I'll risk the damage, I think, just to try to get rid of Pounce. Any secret actions there for me?
Oh, yeah. I think I wrote... Oh. So right now your attack is 9-11 base. If I draw... Okay. If I get rid of that, your attack is base 9, which would go down to 7, which is still lethal. So I think I need to flip both. Which sucks, but it's what I gotta do.
Hostilities. And the Sidelines. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
so
good.
Let's get rid of the Noble's Blaster, drops you back down to 9 attack, and then Hostilities keeps Pounce alive for another turn.
Yep. I guess I didn't even flip any oranges, didn't matter. 9 for 9. Here's one.
Come on. Oh, wait, one more. Okay, blocking 5, taking 4.
All right, then I'll take my 3 for reckless charge.
Reflex circuits. Pounce is the one that would wear it, and at this point, he is not surviving another attack, so I don't care.
You should take. Oh yeah, never mind. Reflex circuits is for range characters, right?
Melee. Sturdy armor is range, or actually, did I mix those up?
Sturdy armor is for specialists. Reflex
Hood on
circuits is
range.
for
Oh,
range.
you're right. You're right.
Over.
Sorry.
Yep, no
Sturdy
worries.
armor
Just make.
specialists. I'm gonna drop the hollow matter for it.
Sounds good. All right, we'll pass to you.
Draw for turn. Draw for shockwave.
Reshuffle my deck.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So, I get to try and hit Sludge as hard as I can. And how hard can that actually be? Sludge has 3 damage on him, so he's got 11 health left.
Play something else other than reckless charge for sure. Interesting.
I think I try and trade Pounce for Sludge. Because if I can do that, then, like, Fangry's kind of fucked.
If you have, like, a system boot in hand, yeah, pretty much.
So, scrap the Scoundrel's Blaster for an Energon X, because you don't care about Pierce.
Pure upgrade, yep.
And, oh, no Brainstorm in hand, which is what I need. But I think we play the secret action, and fortunately I don't have a way to have it keep around, but that's okay, because Pounce is going to be attacking this turn. I kind of feel like I flip Night Racer to give Pounce the bold one, because he is dying. Like, all you have to do is get 5 damage, and you kill him, and that's easy for you. So I think I just try and find whatever orange pip I might have.
Sure.
Because I'm not flipping anything else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nope.
Defense of 3.
Swinging with 10. You're taking 7.
Yep. Which puts me at the 10. I got 4 left.
And I think I'm not picking up that Scoundrel's Blaster.
We're gonna ditch Hold the Line, and I'll grab the Noble's Blaster. Okay. We'll drop turn.
Draw for Shockwave.
Oh, yep. Draw for Shockwave. We're gonna slap a Noble's Blaster on Fangry. And, man, this tech card came in handy. We're gonna Supporting Fire Fangry.
Oh,
we're gonna do a Shockwave. Yeah, I teched one of these here.
I mean, that makes sense. Take an attack away from me, and yeah.
Alright. Would you like to play a secret action, sir?
100% will.
You saw that coming. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 7.
And I don't get the tough this time.
Great.
Okay.
4. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pierce 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 Pierce 5.
I'm blocking 6 of it, taking the 5 from the Pierce. So living with my Stratagem health.
How much does that give? Plus 2?
2, yeah. So I got 2 health left.
Okay, cool. Alright. Here you go, sir.
Draw for turn.
This is actually going way worse for me than I expected it was going to. This actually makes me pretty happy.
Yeah, I mean, like
you just have answers for like the Dinobots non-attack like anti-direct damage stuff, which is cool.
I think it's just Pounce being able to do the Pounce thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, Shockwave gets big too. I mean, if you flip to all mode with that weapon, he's an 8 base as well. Like, that's not just neat.
I think that's what I'm gonna I'll play Disruptor Launcher. Oh, draw for Shockwave if you haven't, and then
Oh, I
draw.
sure did.
Then discard for the Disruptor Launcher.
Drop Master Metallicata.
Discard that. Okay, so I am at 8 attack. Oh, so like Shockwave, odds are Shockwave dies on the next turn. You're not really playing direct damage, but I'm wondering how many copies of the supporting fire you have in hand. So I'm trying to think, like, I want to try and keep Shockwave around to get use out of his ability.
Mm-hmm.
But odds are I'm not going to kill Fangry with Night Racer. And then you attack with Dinobot Sludge, and then Shockwave gets to attack. So I would need to... Shockwave would need to survive your Dinobot Sludge attack, and then Shockwave would need to survive the next attack to get any value out onto Fangry.
That's a tall order.
Yeah, because we'll all be untapped at that point, and you won't get.
But if you'll still have Pounce, and well, the Copperhead might get there. It's kind of hard to say.
I think I already switched modes on Night Racer, so I can't switch modes on Shockwave. I was just seeing that's. 10...
Well, you could flip on purpose effect at the beginning of the turn.
Yeah, but I would need to. I'll keep it like this, and I will play. What do we play? That doesn't do me much good. I'm gonna attack Fangry, and I think I'll play the Disassemble to scrap the Noble's Blaster. Yeah, you draw a card, but then Clobber, his base attack is less threatening.
Yeah, it's not like I already have 10 cards in my hand. One more probably won't hurt me, or won't hurt you too much.
And if I'm going 8 into... Oh, damn. If I'm going 8 into Fangry, that still might not be enough.
If I don't flip a blue, I'll live by 1. If you don't flip an orange.
I don't think I have... So let's not do that. We'll go Night Racer into Fangry.
Okay.
3 Pierce 1.
I will take the 1.
And I will pick up that Spymaster's Ruse, dropping a system reboot for it. Yeah. In this list, or I guess in this particular matchup, system reboot is a card that I'd scrap for a green pip. All right, your turn. Draw for Shockwave. Right. I am not flipping Shockwave.
Okay. I definitely... Let's see. We're gonna make it sad, and we're gonna Kami Crash 1 to Fangry and 2 to Shockwave.
Oh, you did do it. Oh, okay.
I think if I have the 12 cards in hand, you have to assume I have the best answer.
Yeah, that was a misplay on my part. I just I hated swinging Shockwave in and not killing someone. But you're right. I should have done that. Because then Night Racer could have picked up a KO on Fangry or Sludge.
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna Jaws of Steel Sludge. I guess I'll flip Fangry for value. Send Sludge into for bold 2.
I'm blocking 4, but you're swinging how much base?
5, 6, 7, 8.
8, blocking 4, taking 4. That is a dead pounce. Okay, let's go to the next game.
Sounds good. Sounds good. That was very interesting, though. Do you want me to play Dinobots again?
Yeah,
Or do you want me to...
let's play Dinobots one more time.
Sure. Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
I think feeling it out, because this is the first time I've played this list against Dinobots, so it's definitely some feeling out to do here, and I think you elect to go first to punch Shockwave. If I go first, all that happens is Night Racer gets hit, but I think that's fine. Maybe I...
Another way you could look at it is Night Racer soaks a hit.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Night Racer gets to soak a hit, and I think that me being able to put a little... Right, I got Sludge close to death on the wheel swing with Pounce, so me being able to put some damage on his Sludge ahead of time might be helpful. So I will elect to go first.
Sounds good.
All right, draw 3. Draw for Shockwave.
So draw 3. Draw for Shockwave.
I'll switch modes on Shockwave.
Okay.
Actually, do I switch modes? Maybe I don't at all right now. Like against this matchup, maybe I choose not to use that feature and leave Shockwave in this mode to just have bigger attack. Because before I was afraid to flip him back to this mode because of the draw 2.
I think it depends on what you're kind of looking for, because like the draw 2 is still nice for you because it allows you to see like things like Spy Masters and secret actions more, which were very relevant against me, and they help bump up pounds. So I actually think you still go for the draw 2 on your turn.
Well, I'm wondering if I flip Pounce instead to build my hand without buffing yours.
I think that's too much flip density personally, because then you have to worry about flipping them back. Well, maybe not, because you can flip Shockwave back and forth with the strat. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. You can try that if you'd like.
So I'm gonna look at the top 3. Grab a Grab a secret action, put it in your hand, put the rest on top in any order. Well, in that case, let's put that on, and then that on. All right.
Let's see.
Night Racer going. Oh, you can see that? I guess I should have peeked. That's fine. Night Racer going fine. Sludge.
I didn't see. It just says card. I don't know what went on top.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, 3 plus 1.
I will take the 2.
And I will... I'll leave it.
Okay. I will also leave it.
Draw for Shockwave.
Oh, yeah, draw for Shockwave. I will flip Sludge. We'll do Swoop and Noble Blaster. And we're going to send Swoop in the Night Racer.
Yep.
For a whopping 5/6 Pierce 4.
I'm going to take the 4. That's, yeah, Pierce 4 is no joke.
Pierce 4 is not bad. It is not bad. Here you go, sir.
I do like that the Jazz Strat has kind of brought the Nobles Blasters and Scoundrels Blasters back in. I guess Scoundrels Blaster mostly, but...
yeah, oh, absolutely.
Like the Jazz has had on the meta has been fun.
It has been. This whole like ATP meta has been incredibly fun for me. Like I like in the Invitational, I'm playing Quake, but so I'm playing still a boring Wave 5 deck, but I have to play the deck. I have to build the deck so differently.
Yeah.
I would not have played otherwise, just because of the new stuff here, and it's been really fun. Draw. Oh, and then draw for Shockwave.
Yep. Now I'm thinking here. I'm thinking. I guess let's put a holomatter projector on Shockwave, since I don't have
That's
another upgrade play right now.
seems very good.
Play the Spymaster's Ruse.
Yep.
And I'm going into swoop here. We'll flip pounce back. I almost wonder, like, if I want... Well, no, pounce is still attacking with 7. I was like, do I attack with Shockwave in this mode? Because I've got 4 defense. I kind of want to... What would happen if I attack with Shockwave here? I got tough 1.
I think pounce is probably your most valuable attacker right now.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm wondering if I can... No, I'll use pounce... Oh, sorry. I want to build pounce bigger, I think, first. So let's go Shockwave and a swoop.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. 2.
6 pierce 1.
I will take 4.
And I'm not picking anything up.
There we go. And I have nothing to pick up either. Okay. We'll draw for turn. We'll draw for Shockwave. Will you be flipping Shockwave to his bot mode?
I'm thinking about it. Do I do it now? No point.
What a lot of decisions. The Shockwave stratagem actually gives a fair amount of points, which is cool.
Well, and then the interesting thing is the way he interacts with the rest of Sludge and Demolisher, and the fact that you as my opponent get to choose where the damage goes still means that there's a lot of cards that are able to kind of work around Shockwave. But then the decks that can't work around Shockwave, I think they definitely need to pack in the sideboard of holomatter projectors and other stuff.
Yeah, the stuff that would already be in sideboards anyway, right? So we're gonna flip swoop.
Yep.
We're gonna ready for action swoop.
Oh,
and tap that boy. We're gonna put a grenade launcher on Fangry, and we're gonna send swoop into Shockwave.
Okay. I am not going to reveal my secret action.
Okay.
So I'm just blocking 4 tough 3. Tough 1, I meant.
Gosh. Ugh, big defense.
Yeah, so 8. 6. And you've got Pierce 2?
Yep, 10 Pierce 2.
I'll take that too.
What a fat Shockwave. Alright. Your go, sir.
Draw for turn.
Draw for Shockwave.
Absolutely. Ooh. You are hiding Sludge super well. What's more important to me here? I surprisingly think I'm going to play Reflex Circuits on Night Racer.
Alright.
And then Pounce. Pounce is right now at 7 attack.
Oh. Hi, Eddie. You scared me. Hi, bud. So my son for a moment.
Hey,
hopefully
Eddie.
that's
How's it going?
He's talking about monster trucks and Cheerios.
Oh, nice. I do love me some monster trucks. It's been... I remember going to see monster truck shows when I was little.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, he would love that. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. You got to take him to one at some point. Sunday, you'll be... What's the phrase they use in the radio commercials around here? They say, oh, yeah, yes, we'll charge you full price for the seat, but you'll only use the edge.
A lot. I'm gonna use that for a lot of things, not just for jokes.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, so the thing is, I'm attacking 7 into swoop, which might Well, no, probably doesn't kill because you have 12 health.
Yeah. Defense, if that means anything.
Yeah, you've got a big Fangry swing coming my way. And I need to peek and remember what that is. Okay. So, I think I play a secret action and then go pounce and swoop.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
All right, swinging 9.
0. That'll kill me.
And Scoundrel's Blaster, I want you because I need a weapon.
We're gonna drop an erratic lightning for this enforcement batons.
Yep. I think I drop a security checkpoint for the Scoundrel's Blaster. No, I want that security checkpoint, don't I? I guess I dropped a disassemble for the Scoundrel's Blaster.
I can see that.
I was hoping to disassemble the grenade launcher before you got to use it. But I was like, no, let me just kill Swoop, and then I'll just see if I can survive the grenade launcher.
Makes sense. Okay. So I'll drop a turn?
Yep, drop for Shockwave.
We're gonna put a grenade launcher on Sludge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, Edison, can you say belligerence? He said it. He said belligerence. We're gonna go belligerence.
Oh God. Okay, then we gotta, because I've got an end hostilities down that I'm gonna reveal. We gotta. How does the ruling work again?
If I play belligerence and you flip end hostilities on attack, the end hostilities negates the belligerence, and all oranges are flipped to blues. But it's only for that battle.
For that particular battle. Yeah.
Yeah, while belligerence for the second attack or whichever attack you choose not to use the end hostilities for, will still have the belligerence effect on it.
Gotcha. Okay. So I know that I need to save my end hostilities for the Fangry flip. That makes sense.
Might be a good call.
And then, okay, you're going with Fangry first into Shockwave. Yeah. Okay, so right now Fangry is swinging 8.
Very big card.
Shit. I think I flipped both. Yeah, we'll end hostilities.
Sure, makes sense.
And we will sabotage arm the grenade launcher. Let's keep Shockwave as healthy as possible.
Sure.
Oh, that's what I like to see.
Just 4.
4 and Pierce 1.
Yes, 4 Pierce 1.
So wait. Are you no, you're melee. Okay, I was looking at the Metallicado. Okay, so I'm blocking all of it. So
it's pretty good.
Taking the 1. All right.
Well, that's a pretty good card. We'll see. See, like, now that's kind of a problem for me. Because, like, I kind of have to go into Shockwave.
Hoping to get the kill with 9 attack.
I mean, I won't get the kill.
Well, you could crit, right? If you double orange
4
into
deep. If I no oranges, you're only taking 5. Like, I think I still need to go into Shockwave. So we'll go into Shockwave. Time for 11.
I am blocking for 4, so taking 7.
No, you're blocking more than that. You're blocking 1, 2. Oh no, wait, you're right.
Belligerence. You've got belligerence up.
Belligerence. You're right. I apologize. I don't even know what card.
I mean, listen. If you want to give me the extra defense. Okay. So you said you're swinging 11.
Yeah, 11.
11 minus 4 is 7, putting me at 10. Okay.
3 health left. Okay, sounds good. This goes bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye grenade launcher?
But I had to use all the secret actions to survive that attack, which means that I draw again. Now I'm in the position of Pounce not being able to one-shot Dinobot, or not being able to kill Dinobot Sledge from this range. Now I do have the holomatter projector, which is nice. I know you picked. What did you pick up? You picked up oh no, enforcement batons, not a disassemble. So that
Yeah,
doesn't
just
immediately like you can't.
Card.
I guess you could
bottom.
bashing shield and Kamian crash, but that still keeps Shockwave alive at 1 for a little bit.
Get the back.
What do I want to do?
Brain.
I think I Spy Masters.
Seems good. Seems good.
And I think you're going to attack with Fangreen next.
Too much.
What?
Let's put the Scoundrel's Blaster on Night Racer,
Sure, that makes sense.
and we'll go Night Racer into Sludge.
I think that's the right call for sure.
Actually, wait. Before I attack,
Okay.
Oh,
we'll flip Pounce.
Oh, sure, makes sense.
Look
Yeah,
at
I'm looking.
top 3. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, nope. Okay, I'll leave them as is. Alright. Night Racer. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, I'll take the night vision.
There we go.
Just 2.
I am swinging 5 Pierce 2.
I will take 3. Go to 5.
And Holomatter Projector. Do I want a second of you? Yeah, because I sure don't need a handheld blaster in my hand. Your turn.
Alright. We shall draw.
Yep.
Shockwave.
Shockwave.
Did you say Shockwave?
I think that's the most fun part of it, at least, is just like getting both players getting to draw 2 cards a turn is pretty nuts.
I mean, without Daring Escape, it feels pretty fun.
Yeah. And it definitely makes control on control. Like, I've tested a couple control on control matchups. It makes those go by faster, it feels like.
Oh, I believe it. So this is interesting. We're going to
what I
eradicate
Oh, yeah.
the thing.
Yeah. And,
You want back
are
up?
you gonna, let me guess. Are you gonna... Oh, there it is!
There it is. Believe it or not, the 10 cards in my hand, one of them was the supporting fire.
Oh. So that means Shockwave
So we're gonna...
does not live. What do I do here? Yeah, that was... I'm trying to think if there's any chance that my card saves me. Right now you are swinging 7. And I've got 4 defense.
8 because supporting fire is plus 1 as
8.
well.
So I need to get 2... Yeah, okay.
Can you say Fangry, Edison? You can't, but you just don't want to.
I think End Hostility saves me.
It certainly could, honestly. Fangry's been in hostility like almost every single time this game, and it's so depressing.
Yeah, I don't think it does save me this time, though, because I'm only blocking 6, and you've got 8?
Oh, I only have 8, so you take 2.
Oh, I do. I live by 1.
1.
Hey!
And hostilities is such a good card.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna grab that bashing shield for a hold the line.
And I think I pick up reflect damage, not necessarily because I'm worried about a Cayman crash, although you trying to Cayman crash Shockwave and then taking 2 damage will feel super nice, but because I need something to pump up Pounce.
Bill, go upstairs.
Draw for turn. Okay.
Draw for Shockwave.
Always.
Always draw
All
for
day,
Shockwave.
every day.
It makes me kind of sad you haven't been using his stratagem to flip Shockwave back and forth, but I get it.
Well, look, we were sitting with 8 and 9 cards in hand. Clearly, we didn't need... we don't need the flips.
You know what the sideboard character for this against this is? It's, what's his name? Torox?
Oh, you're gonna have to remind me what he does. I do not remember.
Torox, he's a Predacon. 5-star Predacon that prevents healing. Like, your opponent can't heal.
Oh, yeah. You trade Night Racer for Torox, and then I can use Shockwave Strat without worrying about Dinobot's thing.
That's kind of awesome. Yeah, and you still have to like attack with.
I do dig the idea of finding a place for him. Okay. So you got 9 cards in hand. I think that means I cannot assume that you have, or I have to assume that you are able to kill Shockwave either out of combat or supporting fire.
Yeah, I think that's the correct call. Like, the correct... Especially when you saw me pick up the Bashing Shield.
No one's close enough for me to care about the system reboot right now. So let's Energon Axe Shockwave. Not gonna flip him. Flip Pounce. Why not? Get him ready for his debut next turn. And Shockwave, well, he's swinging a respectable 9 into Fangry.
I mean, I've only got one defense because of Erratic Lightning, so...
Yep. 9 Pierce 1.
I will take 8.
And nothing to pick up here. Alright, your turn.
Yep. So we're going to draw... I will Bashing Shield the Hollow Matter off of Shockwave.
Yep. Camion Crash?
Yep, we'll Camion Crash. We'll do 1 to Fangry to the Shockwave.
Ooh, wait. I'm trying to think, like, what's more important? If I reveal the reflect damage, do I get to pick where the target goes? Where the damage goes?
Yeah.
But then Pounce won't be as strong, but that's kind of okay.
I mean, it'll save your Shockwave. Like, it'll force me to attack into it.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to do it. So yeah, let's hit Pounce with the rest of that. Well...
No, the Reflect, you can put that onto my characters. The Reflect can put that...
Yeah. I'm thinking, you'll have to attack into Shockwave, which you will, because you want to get him off the board. And then either Fangry or Sludge will kind of be in striking distance. Sludge will have 7 damage on him, which means Pounce only needs to deal 7. Yeah, let's put it on Sludge, because if I don't feel like I can hit Sludge next turn, I can just kill Fangry anyway. Yep, put it on Sludge.
I'll take 2, and then I'll heal 1 for his ability, so I went from 5 to 6 for that. Yeah, that's bad and annoying. Because I used up both my action and upgrade for that. So we're just gonna send Sludge.
Oh, you know what?
Actually.
Does the heal work? Because this is your turn.
Oh, snap. It doesn't. So you're right. I take the full 2.
It's not from your opponent's card, it's just from the turn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I always thought it was for your card, but no, it does make sense why it's your opponent's turn. That's interesting. Okay.
And that's why, like, I need a secret action to make you discard cards. Because if I can do that when you attack, then Shockwave doesn't care so much about the heal.
So we're actually going to swap. We're going to flip Sludge to alt mode.
Yep.
Move damage counters from Fangry to him.
Yep.
We're going to heal him up to... Oh, come on, keep moving. Keep moving. Come on. We'll heal him up to there.
Okay.
And then we're going to send Sludge into Shockwave.
Yeah, don't imagine Shockwave surviving this one.
For 6.
Oh my god. Oh no, I don't have that. Well, I could get lucky. You don't have Pierce.
Yeah, double blue and a blue. Oh, there you go.
Holy shit! Oh my god.
I move up. Alright, yep, I That'll be nothing. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
I should have just kept him in bot mode. All right. Very
Draw.
nice.
Draw
Yep, draw.
again because Shockwave survived somehow. It is my turn. Flip Shockwave. Let me just think if there's any way for me to... I gotta get 3 damage on a sludge.
Yep, with 2 base defense.
Or I need to play... Like, that was lucky. Shockwave does not survive another attack like that, especially from Fangry.
He definitely better not, that's for sure.
Unless... Okay, I could enhance Power Cell him.
I have that helps.
I feel like this is me just being greedy and dumb, but whatever. We will brainstorm into a system reboot.
Okay.
And then draw 4.
Is there a hotkey to just discard all of your hand at once?
I am sure there is, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
We're just gonna pile them all up in here and just toss them out. Then I'll draw 4. Okay.
Let's I was hoping to pull a secret action, but that didn't happen because it was like, if I can system reboot into an end hostilities, that'd be amazing, but that was a long shot. What are you gonna do next? Let's disassemble your lightning.
Sure. Seems good. Draw.
And you took 4 damage, but you healed it all with the stratagem, or 9 damage, or however much it was.
Yeah. Yeah, but it all gets healed away because it's all just one instance.
All right, I've already played my upgrade for the turn. Oh my god. I guess there's a chance if you flip a blue, sludge survives, which is probably that's fine, I think.
Just 2.
All right, 5. So dealing 3.
That's enough to KO sludge.
And because I can't imagine Shockwave survives to use that, let's drop that for a Scoundrel's Blaster.
Okay.
Your turn.
We'll untap. Drop a turn. Interesting. We're going to supercharge Fangry.
Yep.
We're going to send Yonder Fangry into Shockwave with bold 3, 6, 8.
100% makes sense. Oh yeah, that's the Fangry flip you want. Hopefully on a turn where I don't play end hostilities. I'm blocking 7, but you got there.
I think I got there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, all you needed was 11.
It's actually bigger than it's the one in this video. We're going to grab a counter espionage. And now it's your go, sir.
All right, draw for turn. No longer drawing for Shockwave.
That's unfortunate.
On that last turn, I was debating. I was like, do I flip Shockwave back? And I was like, no, let you play with what you've got in hand. I do get to swing twice on Fangry, assuming I don't kill him. So you are an Autobot because you have Clobber as a head. So I do get the Pierce. I think I dropped 2 attack if I flip Pounce, which I don't like. Yeah, I guess the question is, can you one-shot Pounce? We'll go... Pounce is 7 attack, which probably doesn't kill you. That's fine. We'll go Pounce and a Fangry.
Okay.
For 7, Pierce 2.
2, take 5. Go to 10.
And
13.
then Night Racer with the cleanup.
See if I get that blue.
Ooh, 5 Pierce 3. So I think...
Spends 2, 3. That'll kill me.
Yep. And I'm going to drop a handheld blaster for a Spymaster's Ruse. Your
Okay.
turn.
We'll drop turn. Let's see how this goes. And the Wii Fix plus 2 health still stays, even though Sludge is gone.
Yeah,
so
because
he's
Clobber is a Dinobot, right?
He's all Dinobot, baby.
Yep.
We're gonna go turn.
Hey, that's not bad. Oh, that's
We're
definitely
gonna
not
swing
bad.
into.
And I don't even get my
Well,
tough.
You sure don't. Okay, respectable. So we got 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not enough.
Blocking 3, taking 9. Good game.
Good game, sir.
Okay, so, I mean, after 2 games, the matchup was actually not as one-sided as I was expecting. I think I have a tendency to get discouraged seeing, like, oh, this person just, like, makes Shockwave's flip ability not matter. But the buff to Shockwave's stats might be enough. And yeah, you're right. I think building him with Pounce to make sure that Shockwave's not the only thing the deck can do is important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think what a lot of, like, especially like the Alpha Trion Protocol stratagems do is it forces decks to kind of not be one-trick ponies, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, for Shockwave is built, like, he's built around making sure you scrap your hand to deal damage and all that good stuff. But there's going to be stuff that doesn't let you do that. So you're forcing yourself to, like, build and think of the deck in a way that, like, okay, if I do see that, how am I going to combat that? Yeah. Things like the fact that he is a relevant attacker, and you can put in Pounce, who becomes a really big attacker to kill, like, things like Sludge, or to get over things like Jetfire with, like, Hollow Matter, or Galaxy Prime, things like that. I think it felt pretty good. Like, it was very interesting because the acceleration helped me as well, especially against the Dinobots. I'm curious how it does against this.
Let's load it up. I think I got time for one more game. Maybe not a set of 2 games, but
yeah, we'll do like one more. I'm mainly just curious to see it does against, like, a control against, like, Galaxy Prime, where he's a really big control character.
Yeah. Okay, so interesting. Gotcha. I think I don't know. You want to roll?
Let's just roll. Why don't we just roll? We take those. I think I'll go first.
All right.
Now this is my Titan 1 deck.
Okay, so now that I don't have to worry about his damage being totally mitigated, I think I will draw for Shockwave, and I'll flip Shockwave turn 1.
Oh yeah? Same. We're gonna flip Galaxy.
Yep.
And we're gonna run into Shockwave.
Yep.
For 5, Pierce 2.
Taking the 2.
Alright. Your go, sir.
Oh, huh. I draw for Shockwave.
Draw for Shockwave.
And I don't think I shuffled my deck. I'm going back in the log and checking.
Okay. Doesn't look like you shuffled your deck, sir.
No, okay. Hold on, sorry.
Just put it all in, shuffle, and then draw 6 cards.
Okay. 1, 2.
Wow, what's all my Energon axes are in a row?
Yeah, yeah. Once I saw like all, I was like, huh. All right. Draw. So what was it? Draw 1, 2, 3.
Let's see.
Draw 1. Flip 2. Draw 1. Draw 1 more. Yeah. Okay.
And then you have the choice of flipping him if you'd like.
Yeah, why not?
No, I mean, I think you just flip them constantly.
Yeah.
So I don't think you care too much about what you give me.
No, I think you're right, because now I'm not sitting on dead system reboots.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's interesting. I get 1 play, and I think that play is gonna be a Scoundrel's Blaster on Night Racer. We'll flip. Ooh. Oh wait, I don't have to flip Shockwave this turn. I could actually take advantage of the Palison's flip.
You could.
Let's take a look. Putting. Oh. What it has to be a secret action to go in my hand, right? You may reveal a secret action from yeah. Okay, so instead let's leave everything as is. Okay. Night Racer going into Brawn.
Yes, sir. Defending 4.
For 5, Pierce 4.
I will take 4.
And I will pick up that Spymaster's Ruse, dropping a point position. Actually, I'll drop the Pep Talk. I think that's another thing. I can update this deck and drop the Pep Talks now that Shockwave like accelerates so much.
Sure.
I don't need that to like build up your hand.
Yeah, I would put that as, like ready for actions or secret ops missions or more secret actions. So
yeah, draw for turn, draw for Shockwave. I will choose to flip Shockwave.
Okay. How's this for a blast from the past? We're gonna marksmanship your Shockwave for 2.
Oh damn!
Look at that. And then we're gonna Hollow Matter Projector Optimus Prime.
Makes sense.
We're gonna switch him to alt mode. Check for an action. It's a bigger they are. We'll put that on Night Razor, I guess.
Yep.
Not that the Pierce will matter because
it's still +2. Her attack's not great anyway. The 5 helps.
+2 +2. Yeah. So we'll swing the Night Racer for 5. No Pierce.
No Pierce. She's
no
not
Pierce.
Taking anything.
Okay. All right. Next up is you. Drop Shockwave.
Shockwave. Yep. Oh boy. Okay. Well. What do I want to do? I've got like I think a pretty ideal turn here. Let's go ahead and flip Shockwave again, and we'll both draw 2.
Okay. And that's what the.
That's the strat flip. That's not my normal flip.
All right, just double checking.
Okay. Pounce. Let's flip Pounce. We will brainstorm. Spymaster's Ruse. Spymaster's Ruse. And then for my Spymasters, I will put you down and you down. Then
Master secret actions. Okay.
Your next swing is going to be an Optimus Prime swing. And I don't have a weapon to play, but I am swinging base 9. So I don't kill Night Racer, but I could probably kill Brawn. So let's put an enhanced power cell on Shockwave for his thing.
All right.
And then we'll go pounce. Yeah, 9 into Brawn. I mean, it's a bit of overkill, but it takes a character away.
Really? I mean, I'm defending 4.
Taking 5.
Yep, gets them exactly. Ooh,
Your turn.
Yep. Draw for turn. We'll draw for a Shockwave.
Hey Dan, what's up? It is for Shockwave. It is at the beginning of each turn. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, it's Shockwave. Both players get to draw, and then you can flip Shockwave at the beginning of each turn. I will choose. Now I got to think like a turn ahead. I will choose not to flip Shockwave.
Not gonna flip Shockwave. Okay. Sounds good. We're gonna flip you onto Galaxy Prime here.
Yep. Actually, wait. If I flip him now, he'll be in bot. And then I flip him back on my turn, and he'll be in alt. I will flip Shockwave. I'll flip Shockwave.
You'll flip him to bot mode. Sounds good,
Yeah.
sounds good. What do we do here? You got oodles of secret actions. I think we just energy pack Prime here.
Yep.
And Full Metallicado Prime.
Yeah, makes sense.
Prime into Pounce. Any secret actions?
Prime's base attack is 11. Let's say if you're lucky,
just-
you get to 12. Well, maybe like 13.
He's-
13. I think I
Character.
live without playing a. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Base attack is 8. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I want to save. I want to save that for one more pound swing. Maybe that's greedy.
Oh,
You
baby.
get to play the upgrade.
I do. So it's we're looking at 8, 9, 10, 14 into Pounce.
14 into Pounce. Pounce is blocking 6 of it, taking 8. Now, I guess it's after the battle. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's after the battle.
I was wondering because if you could play the Matrix and then pump it up one more. Scoundrel's Blaster, I want you real bad. And I think Point Position is a card I take out of this deck.
I kind of like the point position. We'll ditch Security Trophy for Espionage.
I've just been seeing so many like Brave Heads running around that I was like, I should include something, but maybe it's a better sideboard. This deck doesn't really have a sideboard since it's just testing.
Sure. All right. Your go.
Draw for turn.
Draw for Shockwave.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, this is unfortunate for you. This is the ideal thing for me, I think. I'm gonna brainstorm.
You're gonna flip Shock.
Shit. Before I do, you're right. Flip Shockwave.
Yes.
Draw 2 each. Okay. Flip Shockwave back. It might. Maybe there's. We'll have to see. I mean, I'll appreciate your thoughts afterwards. So, okay. I get to play. Yeah, Dan, that's a very good point. In this list, like, right, this version of the list isn't running as many one-ofs, which my card draw... I mean, this is essentially Perceptor card draw, right? If you want it to be, you can...
Perceptor card draw, I would argue. It's pretty intense. I mean, like...
You're right, because it all goes in my hand. Perceptor part of it goes under him. This is better than Perceptor card draw.
Yeah.
Maybe we get rid... Well, maybe, like, we get rid of the draw. Maybe it's just the flip. I don't know. We'll think about it.
But we'll see after this turn. My hypothesis is that the free flip every single turn is too much, and it should only be like during your beginning of your turn and not your opponent's turn.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay.
That's my initial impression, but
So before I brainstorm, I play the Energon X on Shockwave.
seems good. Seems big and meaty.
Then I brainstorm. And the first thing I do is I disassemble your holomatter projector.
Yep, seems good.
Then
kind
I'm
of
going to
expected.
system reboot you for 15 damage.
Yep. So the worst part is I just have to like get rid of it all somehow, and I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you can't like highlight your hand.
Excuse me, 1 second. 1, 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Dan, I'll go back on the forums and check. Maybe I'm not using the most up-to-date version of the stratagem. I pulled the one that I thought was the most up-to-date. But yeah, Shockwave's an interesting character in that like fine-tuning him is really it's been really tough. He's on the edge already, and so small tweaks can still like really send him over the edge. Okay.
Yeah, I think the Decepticons only thing is a really good.
Yes, I think that'll be included no matter what because we don't want Shockwave hanging out with Fix-It.
Yeah, and I think this initial stratagem, if it is the most up to date, I'm not sure if it's changed. It just draws too many cards.
Yes, it lets me make your hand getting your hand to 15 and then drawing the system reboot is just too much. I think I've done everything I can for my turn except attack.
Yeah.
I'm not killing Prime, but I guess I can just take away Night Racer's next attack. Which
It doesn't.
it's only one. No, it's a decent amount of damage. Let's put it on Prime. I don't care about Night Racer's attack, really.
All right. Defending 5.
Swinging for 7.
I will take 2.
And I think I keep my hand. Your turn.
All right.
Draw.
We'll draw.
Draw for Shockwave.
We'll untap. Draw for Shockwave. Would you like to flip, sir?
No, not on your turn. I think I'm okay. Well, let me remember my flips. No, I'm good. I'm good on this turn.
Okay. I have some awkward stuff here. Which, I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, Dan, so that's the interesting thing is I think and I don't know if you've watched our first match where it was versus Dinobots, but I think because I've been playing against lists that mitigate Shockwave's damage, Christian, it's almost like his power level was hidden until we play something that can't deal with Shockwave, and then it's like, oh, right, it fucking ruins you.
I'm like, or when I was playing against Dinobots, like, I don't know what this would go against in a non-damage mitigation deck like Dinobot.
yeah.
Galaxy. So you're untapped. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, I am. Well, that's going to be part of the stratagem to balance this out. We'll keep the text the same, and we'll just say you can't untap your characters. That seems fair, right?
Sure.
You can never untap. I gotta choose.
You get to choose, sir. Take your Wiley pick.
It's bad, but I think I dropped the Energon X.
Okay. We're gonna crushing size your enhanced power cell as well.
Oh, okay. That's fine. If I make you spend 2 cards to get rid of it, I'm okay with that.
Yes. And then before I attack, how could I forget? We're gonna flip Galaxy Alt mode.
Flip that truck!
Flip that truck, baby. Reshuffle, reveal. Oh, baby, I can't play that. All right, Night Racer, and we're gonna go into Pounce
Makes sense.
for a whopping 4 Pierce 2.
Oh, I'm gonna take that too.
And
I was
we'll
like,
take
I'm
it too.
not even gonna check my secret actions. I ain't afraid of no Night Racer.
That's funny.
I think I pick up the sturdy. No, I don't worry about the. Well, make Shockwave live longer.
Excuse me.
You've got 4 cards in hand. I don't think. I think I dropped the disassemble because there's not much I can target with it right now, and I'll pick up the sturdy armor. Okay, draw for turn, draw for Shockwave. Switch Shockwave. Draw 2. Oh. I think I sit on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to draw 2 more for Yonder Shockwave alt mode flip.
I'm going to sit for a spell. I'll put the sturdy armor on Shockwave for now. And I think I'm going to pep talk.
Draw them too.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I mean, Night Racer and a Night Racer.
Will you get there?
Oh. Do I get there? Let's see.
You
I'm
do.
at 5. You are at
Nope.
5. You survive. That's okay.
I want to grab that Noble's Blaster. I'll probably lose it here pretty soon, I'm guessing. So we're going to draw.
Yeah, I was really hoping. I was like, odds are I'll flip a Black Pip. That's okay.
It was close. Draw for Shockwave. Would you like to flip Shockwave, sir?
Flip. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Slow it down by a turn. Well, the next version of this will be, I think I might peel it back 2 levels. We'll drop the card draw and make Shockwave only flip once per turn. Or once flip Shockwave only on your turn.
Only on my turn or only on your turn?
Only on it'll actually say on it Christian Young's turn.
I mean, that's a very specific stratagem, and I kind of don't like that.
It'll be weird. Everyone's like, so like, do I have to legally change my name when I register for a tournament or what?
Like, there's like actual Christian Young sideboard cards, and it's the Shockwave stratagem.
Yeah. Are you playing Christian Young? Okay, play this stratagem.
Like, we need that. Oh man, I kind of want to do this, but I can't do that. That'd be too much. We're gonna Sturdy Javelin General Prime.
Yep.
We're gonna Master of Metallicado General Prime.
Yeah, do it up.
Swing it to Night Racer Javelin Pounce for 2.
Oh, Dan, you're thinking leaving the draw? Yeah, I mean, we can play around with it at multiple levels. Okay, so kill Pounce.
Yeah. Pounce is dead. Javelin's gone. Yeah, I think that like the draw each turn, each player's turn, just 1 draw. I think it's fine. I think that's totally fine. I think
it accelerates the game, but it does accelerate both of us. Yeah, you're right. Being able to make you draw 3 almost every turn, and then getting like 3 draws to get my system reboot in hand is too much.
Yeah, I mean, like let's put into this perspective, because I can only play an action and an upgrade a turn. The fact that like every single turn I'm going to be drawing at least 2 cards from Shockwave's alt mode ability,
yeah,
is going to be 2 extra damage that I can't really prevent.
Yep.
Without like, Hollow Matter.
Yeah.
That you just get 3. Man, Metallicado, come on, man.
Okay.
10 minutes, 10. Yeah.
Block and 4, taking 6.
I had my first 15.
Reflect damage would have saved me, but that's okay. And that's the thing, you're right, because like me, like Pounce dying like that, and then me being in a position where I don't kind of care.
Like you're still. I argue you're still pretty decent if you have the cards in hand.
Yeah.
You draw for turn. We draw for Shockwave, of course.
I flip Shockwave.
So we draw 2 more.
Yep. Yeah, because this is the problem and then I flip him back because I'm gonna system reboot you again.
Yeah, like this is 1 for my turn, 2 for the first Shockwave flip, and then you realistically can get a second one. So that's roughly like 7 cards.
Yeah.
And I play 2 of them. That's 5 damage between like your turn and my turn that I can't really prevent.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, like this. So we're gonna.
So I play before I actually do the system reboot, right? I gotta play both, or no? Play and resolve, and then play and resolve the system reboot.
The reboot first.
Okay.
So I'm dropping 10.
Yep.
And draw 4. And then your brainstorm finishes before I put the damage on. I'm just gonna pen and paper here. I'm taking 10 damage. I have written down.
You're taking 14.
I'm taking 14. Okay, I'll take 14. Oh my. I will draw 4 more. Alright. So that's 14. I mean, I'll do 1 to Night Racer and do I do? I mean,
that's game, right? Because you've got 1 health left. You either KO Prime and leave Night Racer as well.
Thank you very much. I want to. Oh
no! Right, you got an energy pack. I forgot.
I sure do. I had 2 other ones in my other hand before you maybe get rid of them.
before. I mean, 1, this may just be a bad matchup, but 2, this shows that you're right. Without a built-in hollow, and I'll like maybe offline sometime I'll show you. Like Dan knows, I was worried about sturdy characters. I was like, oh god, like does sturdy nullify Shockwave? And maybe that's the thing. Sturdy keeps him reasonable. The testing I did before was against like Demolisher, Huffer, whatever stuff that had essentially damage mitigation, but without it, it's just such a brutal thing. Okay, so I think that's.
I mean, like we saw the sludge, right? Like you just kill the sturdy, or you have the answers for things like hollow matter.
Yeah. Pounce puts the work in.
3.
7.
Take 4, and then I'll die to Pierce, so that's game.
All right. Good game. So.
Yeah, I think so. My initial impression is I like the idea of the stratagem that the card draw is accelerating both characters or both players. I think that idea is fine. Each beginning turn, each player draws a card. I think that's pretty safe. The free flip is, like I was saying, it gives you just so much value for free.
Yeah.
Like there's, like I kind of like. I would argue like the Decepticons only aspect of the stratagem is a good cost for the each player draws a card aspect of it, but it's almost, it feels like free considering you just get you force me to draw so many cards that I can't like get rid of without hurting myself.
Yep.
And then it kind of faces the same problems that the first Shockwave stratagem did, where I wouldn't, if this is in the meta, I would never play a blue deck. Like I just wouldn't.
Right. Except and that's what we were seeing with the. Oh, here, let me make the stratagem all big for everyone. Yeah, like that's the problem, is that we don't want to create something that oppresses blue decks any further than they. Well, the goal is hopefully to create a Shockwave control deck that can tangle with aggro without oppressing all the other blue decks.
Well, I think you're definitely getting closer to there because, like, I mean, as I saw here, like the fact that you had Pounce. I guess like my Dinobot deck, you know, where your main strategy was kind of toasted in the beginning against Sludge, but you were able to swap it up because you're drawing so many cards still. You're able to see like a ton of secret actions. Like you end hostility me a bunch of times with my Fangry Clobber Swing. Your guys are pretty big, especially Pounce. Like you almost one-shot my Swoop with a Pounce attack. So the deck like this lineup here. because of all the card draw you're gaining just from being able to flip back and forth alone, allows you to find answers to still beat things like Sturdy, to still beat things like Dinobot Sludge, because your characters can just hit kind of big with the cards you're drawing, which I think is a good. I see that as a good route for a Shockwave control deck to go. I just think flipping on his own for free is just kind of too much, at least on my turn. Maybe it's way different if you at the beginning of your turn you get the free flip. Maybe that looks way too.
That's maybe that's what we'll try next. So the version of the Shockwave, so only play if you're starting team Recepticons. At the beginning of each turn, each player draws a card, and then it would be another line after that, right? At the beginning of your turn, you may flip Shockwave.
Yeah, and even
the 2 health felt good. Like the 2 health got him out of insta kill range and didn't feel like too much. I don't right now. I don't feel like there's any need to push that further. I know the first version of the stratagem had more health, but I think dialing it back to 2 is fine.
I mean, with like pounds, you were sitting at 13, 25, 36 total health, which I think is pretty okay for how much like damage you can do. I think that's safe because I think, I think that's a good route to check next to see if that's okay.
Yeah.
Right. Because I mean, naturally, like in a control combo-y kind of Shockwave deck, like control is just going to have a harder matchup. Like I think that's just kind of going to be the case, but how do you make that not oppressive, right?
Yeah, it's definitely fine tuning, and that's the reason why like Shockwave didn't make it into the first round of stuff, because we found stuff that we're like, we can't let this into the meta.
I would almost check too, like I would at least for me, not that my opinion matters per se, but I would
don't say that. Your opinion, I mean, you, not just you, but all our playtesters, like that's like, you guys have really good eyes for stuff to make sure that we've already made so many changes based on the last playtesting event. Like your guys' opinions are super important, and not just you, but whoever's watching. Like if people are out there playtesting, we want to hear about it.
Oh, well, thank you. It's very appreciative. What I was gonna say was, like the cost for the Shockwave stratagem is playing only Decepticons, but I almost wonder like leaving or what was I gonna say? The next iteration of testing I feel like should just be like leave the flip only on your turn. But if that still is too much, maybe we can add a secondary cost to that flip. Like maybe you have to deal your own Shockwave of damage to get that. Because it kind of like reflects on Shockwave is a frail character. The Wave 1 Shockwave is originally, having only 11 health. The +2 health kind of helps mitigate that. But you're also like, you're not getting this free value. Just like I'm just gonna force you to draw 2 cards, and I'm gonna make you deal 15 to yourself, while you also have to deal yourself a damage to get to that level, versus just getting it for free. Maybe that's a route.
Just there could be something there, because like if you system reboot, it's a trade of, it's essentially a K-Man Crash, right? You're drawing 2, that's going to be 2 damage to you, and I am dealing a damage for me. Like and K-Man Crash is a super good card, so like that value trade is there.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's a little bit of a higher value than the Camion, just because you get the cards you see. Like maybe you need to flip.
Also gets to play stuff against you.
Yeah, like maybe you need a Brainstorm and you don't have it, so you need to play the Stratagem's effect to flip Shockwave, and you have to risk dealing yourself the damage to try to see that to push you further. And if you don't, you kind of just you had to deal yourself the damage. But just an idea that I first thought of. Like adding that secondary cost might be the step after seeing if just a free flip on your turn is too much.
Yeah, and Dan's got a good point. It's like a combo of K-Man Crash and Scouting Mission, basically.
Yeah, kind of what I thought of as well.
But we'll try. I think we'll try this in stages. But it definitely it feels good that it feels a little more dialed in than Wave 1, and we'll get there. We'll definitely we'll keep working at it.
I can say after playing the first iteration of Shockwave Stratagem, this one feels way closer to what I think a realistic Shockwave in a meta would look like. It's definitely way closer. It's one I would enjoy playing more than
Yeah.
Fix It combo. Like I
Yeah.
like the idea of being like, okay, I can't system reboot you for a whole bunch of damage, but I'm gonna load up on secret actions and attack for 12 with pounds as
Yeah.
a secondary goal. I think that's good, and it causes like I saw you were thinking a bunch because you had a lot of decision points you had to make. Like, do I go for the Shockwave big swing, or do I go for the Shockwave major, ping you for a bunch of damage, or do I try to load up on pounce and try to kill you that way, like a normal game kind of per se? So
Yeah.
I think I like where it's heading, definitely.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I mean, we'll have to test a couple more times, but there's a second part to this stratagem that I don't know if we've talked about. But yeah, there's so that you could play Shockwave this way. You could still play Shockwave in the Fix It deck. You just we couldn't let you accelerate like this in the Fix It deck. Like that would just be entirely negative gameplay experience. And then there is Henry put together. It's essentially a stratagem that reduces the cost of pure logic, this strat, to 0 stars if you're playing 2-wide Shockwave. So like that specific lineup, it's like, oh, here you could play this. That's not something I think has been tested. It was just like an idea we tossed around. But yeah, we'll have to try some versions of this out. Well, thanks so much, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you for letting me test. I love play testing these new cards. I think it's super cool to see. It's all very exciting in my opinion.
Have you played your first round of Titan 1 yet?
I probably will after the stream.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we'll. Oh, you gonna stream it or no? I'll catch you in the Discord.
Yeah, I'll just be in the Discord. I won't be streaming it.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys got a peek behind the curtains on how our testing process goes. I mean, I think we like to take the testing very, very seriously. We want to make sure we don't introduce negative gameplay experiences into the meta, and the end goal of everything is to diversify the deck lists, which I think round 1 of the strats has been a resounding success in that standpoint. We got at least like 12 different deck lists in the top 32 of the Alpha Trion Invitational. I don't know the final numbers. I'm sure there will be a write-up about that.
I would argue at least over 20.
20 different, like 20 different types. Yeah, probably. You're right, probably. But then in the top 8, it was all different stuff. And that was super awesome. And then like I think 6 of the stratagems made it to the top 8, which is awesome. And yeah,
super awesome. It's been fun to play, that's for sure. Versus I've played in a lot of like Wave 5 vanilla tournaments, and they definitely get very stale.
Yeah.
Well, this like I'm playing, like for the Invitational, like I'm playing Quake, and I think I mentioned this to you earlier. Like, and that's one of those boring Wave 5 decks.
Well, but you like you said, Quake, like you have to build him differently now. Like it's not Wave 5 Quake.
So much. Like there's a lot more and there's so many more checks. Like I can think of like Metroplex is a big one where I think I wouldn't say it's like a huge check. I'd say it's like a 50-50, 55-45 matchup for Metroplex. But I mean, like I played 2 Metroplex in the Invitational with the Heed the Call, and the games were so close. Like I mean, it was just like neck and neck games against Metroplex with Quake of all things. Like who would have thought that otherwise? Like and they were fun games. Like they were stressful, but I had to think super hard. I had to like plan my turns out, everything. It was incredible games, and it's been like that all the tournament really. So it's been very enjoyable playing with these new stratagems.
Yeah.
As a player, not someone who's, I help play test, but I'm not like on the committee. I don't like make decisions on the cards. I've just been enjoying them because that's how well I think they're designed. When they have to force me to think to play in tournaments, it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear you say that. It's a very good feeling to all the positive feedback we've gotten with the play community. And I think also Dan can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Titan 1 tournament, the Open for Season 2, which has the ATP cards allowed, I think that's the biggest tournament Vector Sigma's held so far. So like I'm hoping that's a sign that, people are interested in playing the game again if they've been burnt out on the Wave 5 meta. We'll have to see what future events we'll be doing. And then, I guess, for anyone who's watching, if you guys want to play in Octagon, if you don't necessarily have access to a webcam, or maybe your schedule's a little wonky and you can't commit like over a month period to play in a tournament, if you've got 4 to 6 hours next Saturday, that's 1 week from today, you can check the link in the video description. I am holding an Octagon tournament for Extra Life. It's a $10 donation as entry, and I've got a $200 cash purse. People have donated some exclusive toys to me, some TFCon exclusives. We've got door prizes. I've got some tokens and stuff. Dan from Vector Sigma, I think he's made up a playmat. There's all sorts of stuff. So I think, Christian, I don't remember if you're playing or not, but
oh, you bet.
I think you're registered, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why would I miss that?
Yeah. So hopefully whoever else is interested, I'll catch you guys then. Other than that, I think that's it for today, man. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thank you again.